got a question, and you know how I feel about those. So the question that I got was, um, there are women who say that they'll tolerate a cheating man if he's a provider. And so the question was, what do I think about that? Well, I'll tell you what I think about it. I think that people go into different situations seeking different things. There are some people who are totally seeking love. And if they're seeking love, the cheating is not going to work for them, because the thought is, how can someone truly love you if they can't commit to you and they would cheat on you? So if you really were seeking a relationship for the purpose of love, then the cheating is not going to fly, and you're going to be conflicted and you're going to leave, or usually most people stay at least the first time around. And that again is because you're there for the love. And so you want to protect that, and you want to keep that going for as long as it could go. Or you're dysfunctional and you're a mess and you're just whipped and sprung, or whatever you want to call it. But some people don't necessarily marry or get with people just for love. There are different things that they're looking for in a person. They're not just looking for love. They're like, okay, well, I need someone who has stability. I need someone who has intellect. I need someone who's attractive. I need someone who makes me laugh. They have a lot of other qualifiers, but more so the foundation is, it's more like an arranged marriage for them. There are some people who are very logical, more so than emotional. And so if you're looking for a relationship and you're looking for someone to provide stability in your life from a financial standpoint, then if they are lacking in the emotional department, you're not going to care. And I think that some women who say that they can deal with a dude who cheats as long as he's still providing financially, I think a lot of people would typically scorn them and say, oh my gosh, you're a gold digger, or is money that important to you? But I think the same could be said to a woman who's staying with a man, or a man who's staying with a woman, or a woman who's staying with a woman, or a man who's staying with a man who treats them poorly, and they say, well, I love him, and it's not all about the money. Because it's like, okay, well, what about the love for yourself? So I think that in either scenario, someone is forsaking something. You know, the person who's in it for the bag is forsaking their emotions for their financial stability. And the person who's in it for the emotions is forsaking their self-respect. So which one means more to you is entirely just a matter of opinion and where you are in life. I'm not going to knock it either way. So if that's how you feel and that's what you set out to be in a relationship for, which is financial stability, then why would you get angry if he stepped out, or she, or whatever the heck, whoever the heck you're with? Why would you get angry if they're still providing? If your 80% is the financial security, why you gonna care about the 20% of the cheating? Go ahead and cheat. Just keep this paper up. I got this car to drive. I got this lifestyle to live. People do it all the time. I'm not saying that it's right. It might not be right for you, but I don't think that it's fair to place judgment on them either. That is not the type of relationship that I want. But at the same time, I'm not everyone. And I'm not going to disrespect people or speak ill of people who don't agree with me and don't want to live life the way I want to live it. But on the same, on the other side of things, I definitely wouldn't want to love someone and say, okay, money doesn't matter, and they don't contribute to the household, or money doesn't matter, and then they go out and cheat on me, and then I'm like, but I love him. I did all that a long time ago. No, because when somebody cheats on you, they put your body at risk. And I'm not putting my body at risk for anyone. I'm really not. There's just too much going around. I mean, I think like ignorance is contagious. So imagine all the other stuff that happens when you get a little bit more deep into it. Literally and figuratively. So, yeah, I'm not going to forsake my self-respect either. So that's really how I feel about that. Do I think that it's okay? Yeah, if that works for you, it's fine. A lot of marriages were arranged, and the reason, marriage isn't what people have made it now. If you really study marriage and the origins of marriage, marriages were far more business than it was anything else. It was a way to keep wealth, it was a way to keep power, it was a way to keep social status. And it still goes on right now, and that's what people don't understand. The reason why wealthy people hang around in wealthy circles is because if your kid could go to that wealthy college, they're going to meet someone in that social circle. And then when they get married, money stays in the family. You don't think people know this? You don't think that's why Ivy Leagues are a qualifier, for status? You could get a college degree. That's great. But then when you go to an employer, they start measuring where you got the degree from. When you're making friends, it's like, well, where do you know them from? From this prestigious school, or do you know them from the hood? So, I just think that people just try to define certain things like marriage and relationships, and they decide to dictate for everyone else, and they decide that their views should be everyone else's views, and that's just really not the case. If you're driving a nice car and you're living a great life, and the person that you're with helps contribute to that comfort, and that is paramount to you, then if the person cheats or cheated on you and whatever, why would you care? Just don't cheat on that car payment. All right, everyone. This is Yomi over and out. That's my answer. I'm going to bed because I have work in the morning, and pretty much no makeup on. So it's kind of rough out here, and I'm sorry you guys had to see me this way, but guess what's going to happen? About to make another video. Hey, that was ugly. Bye, everyone. Good night. I might make another video, though. I guess I'll post it tomorrow.